Right, these are the four main areas I'm going to be asking you questions on. So I'm going to play the role of the doctor, okay, and you're going to be the patient. So the first area, saying what illnesses you have and for how long you've had them. So you're going to hear the question along the lines of quel est le problème? What is the problem? So, for example, answering j'ai chaud, feeling hot. J'ai froid, feeling cold. J'ai mal à la, my something or other hurts. And that would be for feminine words and that would be for masculine words. Now, you might then want to say, and you will get extra marks for it if you sort of say it without any prompting, how long you've had it for. So, depuis 2 heures, for 2 hours, literally since 2 hours. Depuis 3 jours, since 3 days or for 3 days. Now, let's say you answer just this bit up here. You might then hear me ask depuis quand, which means since when. And okay, and that will act as a prompt to get you to say this bit here. Part 2, saying what you do to keep fit and then adding what you did. Okay, that should read last weekend, i.e. the past tense, and giving an opinion. So, I'll start off with a question. Qu'est-ce que tu fais pour garder la forme? What do you do to keep fit? So, je fais d'exercice. I do exercise. Je joue au foot. I do football. Je joue au hockey. I play hockey, and so on. Now, if you then start talking about what you did last weekend, then you bring in the past tense. So, le weekend dernier. Okay, last weekend, j'ai joué, I played, blah, blah, blah. J'ai fait, I did, blah, 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 and so on. Now, if you didn't bring this in of yourself, you might then hear me ask the question, qu'est-ce que tu as fait le weekend dernier? What did you do last weekend? Okay? And then to get more points, I'll then ask you the question, pourquoi? Why? Parce que, because, c'est bon pour la santé, is good for health. That kind of thing. Okay, if you already get that parce que in there, okay, before I actually ask this question, then you won't necessarily hear this question down there. I'd only ask pourquoi if you don't actually give a reason as to why it's healthy, if that makes sense. Stage 3, saying what you eat and why. So, qu'est-ce que tu manges normalement? What do you eat normally? Je mange des légumes. I eat vegetables. Okay, parce que, because, blah, blah, blah. Okay, get the idea. And again, if you didn't give a reason, using parce que or car, then you might again hear me say pourquoi, why. Okay. The fourth main thing that I'm going to be asking you, saying what you are going to do in the future to stay fit or become fit. Okay. Qu'est-ce que tu vas faire à l'avenir? What are you going to do in the future? So, this is where you bring in je vais manger, I'm going to eat. Je vais boire, I'm going to drink. Je vais jouer, I'm going to play. Je vais faire, I'm going to do. Okay, admittedly, this question here is not actually in the conversation that... it's not easily set out in the conversation I gave to you over half term. But I think if I set it out this way for you this time, it actually makes things easier for you anyway. Okay, so use that to replace whatever's in the previous conversation, in other words. Okay, thank you for watching, and I hope this has been of some help. Au revoir.